The job market is continuously changing, and in the last 2 decades, it has taken a very distinct path toward being more tech oriented. As it stands, technology like electricity, the internet, and transportation play a huge role in even the most menial jobs. So, today, let's have a look at the 10 most highly paid jobs, and believe you me, you don't want to miss the number 10. Number 1. Mechanical Engineer. While mechanical engineers make an average of $93,000 a year, that figure can steadily rise to above $200,000. There aren't many fields where you can make money like that. Mechanical engineers are important in every sector, and as of now, pharmaceuticals, aerospace, and nanotechnology are among the areas that pay mechanical engineers the most. A well-qualified engineer can go on to lead a company that doesn't even work in their field due to the utility of their skills. We often see graduates of mechanical engineering leading innovations in agriculture and other technical fields. Number 2. Realtor. The best realtors make anything upward of $100,000 per year. Realtors are housing specialists and they can never go extinct. People will always need middlemen to assist them in making the most critical purchases of their lives. Making it in this field is highly influenced by your ability to sell yourself and your product, with your compensation most times being commissioned as a percentage of the value peg of transactions. To be successful in this particular sector, you must be friendly, diplomatic, and a lot of cheerful, as well as being able to possess psychological abilities, be knowledgeable about housing legislation, and be able to navigate economic and political news. The real estate business is becoming an increasingly huge playing field with the value of properties going so up. Realtors are literally constructing their fortunes via commercial and residential development projects throughout the world. Number 3. IT Specialist. There is no peg or general guideline to how much one can earn as an IT specialist. With specialists being highly sought after in just about every sector, one has the benefit of choosing whichever offer they believe suits best to them. As the area of information technology evolves and alters, and computerization pervades more and more aspects in life, the profession will definitely remain relevant in upcoming years. A web expert, system administrator, and director of the IT services are essential for both budgetary and commercial organizations. As a specialist, one can work multiple jobs at the same time without having to put in extra hours, because most times specialists are paid not to actually get their hands dirty but to help with making technical decisions in their chosen field. And in case you are a little confused about what specialties could possibly do, they work on theoretical programming and data processing challenges, as well as difficulties involving both software and hardware. Before moving to number 4, remember, number 10 is just around the corner and you will be shocked. Number 4. Accountant. Accountants earn significantly more than the national average. Not surprisingly, the accountant, whilst being one of the oldest, will continue to be among the most in-demand professions in the next few years as well. If you want to be among the top earners in the field, you will have to make even more strategic decisions. Accountants with specializations and advanced degrees often have a competitive edge. Every company requires a good accountant for its economic and financial operations. Some of the accountant's duties include maintaining financial and managerial records, paying taxes, sending salaries to workers, and making contract payments. Accountants also deal with counterparties audits, the company's financial performance, as well as to optimize the business performance. Number 5. Best-selling author. You can make a lot of money as a popular author, whether you write novels, recipes, or comic books. The need is that you have to have the skill to grab the reader, and you work with a good editor. Becoming a great author isn't a walk in the park. It's more like running a marathon without shoes on a hot day, even for the most gifted wordsmiths. The process of creating a book and having it published can be pretty arduous, and from beginning to finish, it's a pain. When you do get a book contract, though, there is a lot of money to be made. Number 6. Contractors and entrepreneurs. Working as an entrepreneur is without a doubt one of the most lucrative jobs that can make you rich in no time. With that said, though, you should know that entrepreneurs oftentimes make their own luck. Someone successful in this field achieves this by creating their own unique goods and services that the world is willing to pay. Consider some of the world's wealthiest individuals: Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos. These business moguls, they began with the modest concept and turned it into a multi-billion-dollar business. They picked a specialization and contributed immensely to it, providing a utility that we will all happily pay for. Number 7. Inventor. The world is constantly improving, and inventors are the forefront of this development. Anyone who makes a dent in the market with a unique and innovative concept has the potential to become immensely rich. Now, inventing does have a lot of legalities that could become a hassle, like registering a patent, bringing up a concept to a market, and selling it effectively. And while many of these concepts are revolutionary, bringing them to a broader market might prove to be very, very difficult. The ones that do make it, on the other hand, may make you a fortune in realities. The most successful inventors not only create items but also know how to successfully sell them. Number 10 is just coming up. Hold your breath. Meanwhile, let's have a look at number 8. Chief Executive. You don't have to start up your own business to become rich. Managing already established businesses is another way to go: CEO, CFO, CMO, CTO, COO, and all the other chiefs. These are all the examples of executive positions one can occupy at companies. Depending on the company's valuation and income, these positions can have millionaire paychecks attached to them. Despite the fact that they are completely diverse in nature, holding an executive position inside a corporation is in fact a very popular way of accumulating money and getting rich. Of course, with tremendous power comes great responsibility, as you must be able to satisfy the needs and expectations of a firm to keep it operating very smoothly. Number 9. Day Trader. You can get rich as a day trader with dedication, good internet, and a computer. Day traders purchases and sell stocks for a short period of time, usually just a day, with the intention of profiting from each transaction. And these earnings could build up to a large returns over time. This job pays simply based on skill, and oftentimes a person's mindset can make or break their chances of success. When they aren't trading, day traders are investigating potential investments and corporate profits, as well as attempting to forecast market movements. Day traders must be well versed in market patterns and possess good analytical capabilities. And lastly, a day trader can hold other jobs without much problem. So here you go, the most awaited number 10. It's finally here and you won't believe it. It is game developer. An entry-level game developer make roughly $50,000 per year. Meanwhile, senior game developers with a lot of more experience in the field can make as high as $250,000 per year. Now, the amount of money you can earn depends on a number of things, including the firm's location, the sorts of projects you work on, and your position within the company. It is possible to become wealthy as a game creator. However, it may take years of hard labor. And while a successful game may make you a fortune overnight, you never know what game might catch the attention of players.